Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. It's your friend Christopher, and today we are talking about a very important, a very intriguing topic: 7 reasons why you should migrate to New Zealand. Everybody's just craving, with this migration thing. People want to go to countries like the UK, Canada, Australia, and other maybe hotspots for migration. But today I'd like to tell you 7 reasons why you should migrate to New Zealand. One of these reasons is the fact that New Zealand has a clear pathway to permanent residence and even citizenship. In New Zealand, once you are able to complete your education, probably your bachelor's degree, your diploma, your PhD, your doctorate degrees, whatever it is, as long as you're able to complete your education there, you're certain to get your permanent residence. That's if you'd get a job just immediately after you finish your studies. So it is certain that you'd get permanent residence in New Zealand. And it depicts, like a stable policy. They have a stable migration policy, not like UK and the US and Canada that are just changing policies every day. So the second reason is that it is a very powerful passport. The New Zealand passport ranks number 5 in the world, and it gives you access to 190 countries, either visa free or visa on arrival. While everybody is clamoring to get the Canadian passports, the British passports, the American passports, the New Zealand passport allows you to go to 190 countries. Can you beat that? 190 countries, either visa free or visa on arrival. It makes travel very, very easy, and it makes you less of a target when you travel around the world, because there are certain countries you go to and they're like, okay, they're hostile towards Americans, they're hostile towards Canadians or British citizens. But all around the world, nobody knows New Zealand for trouble or anything like that, or any issues. So their citizens, they travel free. Another reason why you should strive to get the New Zealand passport is that it gives you double advantage. One is being a citizen of New Zealand, you can actually work in Australia, and if you meet the requirements, you can become an Australian citizen as well. So it gives you ease between the two countries. As a New Zealander, you can move, just buy your plane ticket and you go to Australia. If you find work, you can, maybe they have this partnership amongst both countries, right? So they can easily move from a New Zealander can easily go to Australia and start life, get employment, do whatever they want. At least not to commit crime, but just fit in with the environment in Australia. So the number 4 reason why you should strive to get the New Zealand passport. I keep saying Australia because they're a bit synonymous to each other. So another reason, the fourth reason why you should strive to get resident or migrate to New Zealand is the fact that it gives your parents ease of becoming citizens as well. If you become a citizen of New Zealand, your parents can get permanent residence, and that way trickles down to the whole family, right? So the number 5 reason is also the fact that it gives you easy means into like migration. New Zealand is open to migration. Every process can just be done online. You don't need to go for biometrics. You don't need to go to a physical office to do anything. All the migration process is actually done online, right? Number 5 reason, I think, why you should migrate to New Zealand is because New Zealand is safe. Most times we hear of things happening in the UK, there's uproar going on in Canada, the US, and their policies. You don't get to see these things going on in New Zealand. New Zealand is relatively safe, and it is calm with their policies. So the last but not the least reason why you should move to New Zealand is because of the ease of converting visas, right? In New Zealand, you can easily, when you get in with tourist visa, you can probably get the study visa, getting an admission, and then you convert it. And that way it's easy because you can now go into full residence in that country. So I hope you just do your own investigation, find out what it means and how the necessary details involved in getting or migrating to New Zealand. It's important you get this information yourself, because first off, I am not a licensed immigration expert, so I will only tell you what I get from my own research. I'll admonish you to do your own research, get to have a perfect understanding of this process, apply by yourself, and happy migration. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Until the next one, peace.